Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Language Arts Gallery. Today, we're going to cover part 3 of our video series on writing an opinion essay. We're going to talk about how to draft an effective conclusion for our opinion essay. We're going to cover the importance of signposting, the importance of restating our thesis, summarizing our big ideas, and finally, leaving our reader with a strong concluding thought. So let's get started. So if you remember from our last video, we started with a completed graphic organizer. We were asked, what is our opinion of remote work? Is it beneficial for employees and companies? Or is it something that's detrimental and needs to be discontinued? So for our essay, we said that we thought remote work was beneficial for both employees and for companies. And we wanted to come up with 3 big reasons to support our opinion. We chose flexibility, less stress from commuting, and increased productivity. Each of those 3 reasons was going to become one body paragraph in support of our big idea. So if we take a look at our essay, we've got our introduction right here. And then we've got our body paragraphs right here. Okay, and here are each of those big ideas, right? And then if we go back to our completed graphic organizer, we see that this evidence, this makes up the supporting details for each of those body paragraphs. So the graphic organizer, all the important information that we need to write our essay, that's all being drawn from the graphic organizer. The one thing that we have left to do is we have to draft a strong conclusion. And we're going to actually use a lot of the same information that's found in our graphic organizer. So the only thing we don't need for our conclusion is this. We don't need the evidence. We've included this in our body paragraphs, and the rest of this we're going to include in our conclusion. So let's take a look here. Okay, so here we've got an effective conclusion. We need to begin by signposting. We need to let our reader know that they're coming to the end of our essay. So I've got that here in yellow. In conclusion, in summary, to sum up, right? These are all expressions that we can use to let our reader know that they're coming to the end of our essay. We also want to restate our thesis. Remember, we said academic writing is about telling our reader what we're going to tell them, and then telling them what we've told them. So that's why we want to restate our thesis and summarize our big ideas. So what's our thesis? We said that remote work is highly beneficial to employees and to companies. That's right here. That's our opinion. So if we come back here, we can see, in conclusion, remote work is more than a trend. It represents a key change that is highly beneficial to both employees and businesses. So I just restated that thesis, and I changed the wording a little bit. I used businesses instead of companies. That's always a good idea. If you can change the wording, it helps to make your writing more fluent. If you can't, if you simply feel you need to restate the thesis, that's okay too. Now we want to summarize our 3 big ideas. Its key advantages lie in the flexibility it offers, reduced commuting stress, and the boost in productivity. If I go back to my graphic organizer here, I can see each of those big ideas is found right here. Okay, remember, those were the body paragraphs for my essay, the topic sentences for the body paragraphs. And now they find their way into the conclusion where they become part of my summary. And now I'm just about done. The only thing that I want to do is I want to leave my reader with a final thought. I don't want to introduce any new information or any new facts, right? Anything that we're going to say in support of our opinion, we want to do that in the body of our essay, not in the conclusion. But here, I've chosen to say, as technology continues to advance and organizations adapt, remote work is likely to remain a valuable option for the modern workforce, offering the promise of a balanced, fulfilling life alongside professional success. So I haven't introduced any new information, but I've left the reader with something to think about in regards to the benefits of remote work. So that brings us to the end of our 5-paragraph opinion essay. And if I zoom out here, I can see exactly what a good 5-paragraph essay looks like. I've got an introduction that engages the reader, gives a thesis map or an indication of what my big ideas or main arguments are going to be, and includes a thesis statement. That's the opinion I'm arguing. I've got 3 body paragraphs in support of that thesis. And then in the conclusion, I let my reader know I'm coming to the end of the essay. I restate my thesis, I summarize my big ideas, and then I leave the reader with a final concluding thought. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in to our 3rd and final video in this series on drafting an effective opinion essay. Please remember to click like, subscribe, and comment on the video, and check out my channel for more videos on academic writing. Bye.